Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This week I'm going to be doing my Royal Rumble results. I was planning on doing this video yesterday before the premiere of Celebrity Big Brother started, because I also did want to tell you guys about the cast of Big Brother, but I was a little late making the video and I didn't really have time after, because the show literally already started, so I feel like there was no point. So, I will say though I'm rooting for Todd Bridges from Different Strokes, for sure. I love that show, love Different Strokes, and Willis is one of my favorite characters from the show. So obviously, he's my pick to win. Being like, if I'm being biased, Todd Bridges is my pick to win. Will he win? I don't know. But yeah, I like the entire cast though so far. Like Carson Kressley, A King. I'm loving Misha Tate so far. Todd Bridges, of course. I flipped out when I found out he was on the show for sure. So obviously, he's my favorite. Like the entire episode tonight, I was like, my girl Misha better not touch Todd Bridges and put him up. And she didn't. Spoiler alert, she put up Mariah Nagasu, love her too, and Carson Kressley. So I love everybody in the house so far, but there are some that I love more than others. But yeah. So far I'm loving the season, but anyway, tonight I am going to be today's video I'm going to be telling you guys about my Royal Rumble results. I'm also going to tell you guys who entered at what number in each Royal Rumble match, and obviously who won. So, this is a spoiler alert. If any of you haven't watched or seen the Royal Rumble from this year yet, but plan on it, and you don't want spoilers, then just click out of this video right now, because I'm just telling you there will be spoilers. I'm literally going to say all 30 people who won, or not won, who entered the Royal Rumble at what number. So, if you don't want to be spoiled with that, your best bet is to click right off this video. Anyway, I'm just going to jump right into the results, but first I do want to give a shout out to my amazing boyfriend Isaac. I did just text him and ask him if he wanted to be in this video, hopefully, and through FaceTime anyway, but hopefully he says yes, because I've been wanting to have him on FaceTime in one of my videos for the last couple weeks, but he was unable to, or I was unable to, if that makes sense. But yeah, hopefully he's not asleep or anything, because I really would like him to be in this video. But if not, shout out to you, babe. I love you and I miss you. And I hope we get to see you again very, very soon. But yeah, I'm just going to jump right into it. So the first match, strangely enough, we did not have any matches on the kickoff show, which normally we do, so that kind of surprised me, honestly. But number one, the first match was Seth freaking Rollins, which this honestly surprised me too, that they were the first match. I was kind of expecting like Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice to be the first match, but no, it was Seth versus Roman. Great match. The ending of the match wasn't that great, but the rest of the match was pretty good. Seth came out to the old Shield music and entered through the crowd like he used to do with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, aka Jon Moxley, in AEW. Also, I've been getting into AEW recently. I was going to watch it last night, but Big Brother was on, and I never miss an episode of Big Brother, ever. If I do, I'm recording it and watching it after. And I thought I had AEW recorded from last night, but I didn't. But next Wednesday, I'm going to record it and watch it, because I really want to get into AEW. Because I've seen some YouTube videos, and it's incredible. It's crazy. And the promos, I've seen a few promos already, and they're just insane. So, I will say, though, my current favorite already, just getting into it, is Paige VanZant, even though I don't think she's had an actual match yet. She's my favorite. I saw her on Dancing with the Stars, and she was one of my favorites ever, so obviously she is my favorite in AEW right now. Anyway, moving on. Seth freaking Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Seth defeated Roman by disqualification, but everyone knows, if you're a WWE fan, you know that if you win a championship match by disqualification, whoever has the title keeps the title, because the title don't change hands in disqualification. So therefore, Roman gets to keep his title, because he got himself disqualified. And he didn't win fairly, if that makes sense. So, he didn't even win at all, but Seth won unfairly, so Seth doesn't get the title, if that makes sense. So, the second match was the Women's Royal Rumble match. I'm going to jump right into who drew what number, and then I will make my way eventually to the winner. So, number one was Sasha Banks. She lasted 9 minutes and 44 seconds. Number two was the very first prize of the night. I wasn't really expecting this girl to show up, but I'm very glad she did, because she has been on my list for who I want to be in the Royal Rumble. She wasn't on it this year, though, but for the past few years, she was actually one of the people that was on my list to be in it, and she finally is in it this year. The year that I actually don't have her on my list, she's in it. Crazy. It was Melina. Every year up until this year, everyone's been saying Melina has been the Rumble this year. She never has been until this year, but she entered at number 2. She literally lasted 53 minutes. She got eliminated just after they started fighting, and I'm like, what the heck? How does that happen? But she got eliminated in 53 seconds. It should have lasted longer, but it is what it is. Number 3 is Tamina. She lasted 1 minute and 5 seconds. Oh no, that was the next person. Tamina lasted 16 minutes and 41 seconds. The one that lasted 1 minute and 5 seconds, though, was number 4, and that was Kelly Kelly. The second surprise, well, it wasn't really a surprise. She was already rumored, or not rumored, but confirmed by WWE themselves. Number 5 was the girl that I actually thought was going to have the shortest amount of time in the Royal Rumble match, but she didn't. She actually had one of the top 3 longest times, I think it was this year. It was Aaliyah, drew number 5, and she was in there for 22 minutes and 50 seconds. Number 6 was the person with the second most amount of time spent in the Rumble. Number 6 was Liv Morgan. She spent 37 minutes and 20 seconds before being eliminated. Number 7 was Queen Zelina. She was in there for 17 minutes and 25 seconds. And the next one, number 8, she won last year. She didn't win this year, but she lasted the longest out of any woman in the Rumble this year. 47 minutes and 30 seconds. It was Bianca Belair. Number 9 was Dana Brooke. She lasted 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Number 10 was Michelle McCool. She lasted 20 minutes and 50 seconds. Number 11 was Sonya Deville. She lasted 2 minutes. Number 12 was Natalya. She lasted 36 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, no. She was the 3rd woman. Aaliyah was the 4th woman with the most amount of time. Never mind. Number 13 was another surprise. I think she was on my list as well for this year, so I never get anyone on my list right. Like, every year that I do, like, who I want to see in the Royal Rumble matches, like, I'm surprised I get one right. This year I got, like, 2, because... Did I get 2? Yeah, I got 2. I got the winner. I will say who that is in a bit. And I got Cameron, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Cameron lasted 51 seconds. But I'm praying that she shows up to SmackDown tomorrow night and reunites with Naomi, becomes the Funkadactyls once again, and actually re-signs with WWE, because I wasn't a fan of WWE when she was on. So hopefully but I have seen videos, and she's one of my favorites so far. That I haven't seen much of her matches, if that makes sense. But I love Cameron. Flipped out when she entered at number 13. So hoping and praying that she re-signs with WWE and reforms the Funkadactyls with Naomi tomorrow night. Please show up, girl. Okay, number 14 was Cameron's former tag team partner, Naomi. She lasted 7 minutes and 18 seconds. The way she was eliminated, I wasn't really happy with. But it is what it is. Once again, it's wrestling. That stuff happens in wrestling, and that's just something I have to accept. So, it's what it is. It's whatever. Okay, number 15 was Carmella, and she lasted 50 seconds. Number 16 was Rhea Ripley. She lasted 30 minutes and 59 seconds. Never mind, Aaliyah was the 6th person with the most amount of time. I'm just not even going to count that anymore. But she did last quite a long time. And she honestly surprised me in the Rumble. Aaliyah did. But anyway, number 17 was Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown Women's Champion. She lasted 31 minutes and 23 seconds. Number 18 was Ivory. She lasted literally 25 seconds. I think she was the one with the least amount of time. No. There was someone who was eliminated in 20 seconds. But I will get into that in a second. Number 19 was Brie Bella. She lasted 19 minutes and 21 seconds. Number 20 was Mickie James. Lasted 11 minutes and 40 seconds. And she actually came out to Hardcore Country and came out with her Impact Women's title. Honestly, making history. Love to see it. I just watched a video of her on Impact earlier today. So I'm glad she got to make history at the Rumble. Number 21 was Alicia Fox. She lasted 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Number 22 was Nikki ASH. Lasted 12 minutes and 13 seconds. Number 23, I really hope this girl re-signs with the company too. Love her. Summer Rae lasted 52 seconds. Wasn't long enough, but like for my liking, I thought I really wanted her to be in there longer because I freaking love Summer Rae, but again, it is what it is. But just hoping and praying that she re-signs with the company very, very soon. Number 24 was Nikki Bella. And she was eliminated by her own twin sister, Brie, in 8 minutes and 40 seconds. And I could hear Brie say when she eliminated Nikki, revenge. Because if you guys don't know, back in the Women's Royal Rumble 2018, Nikki actually eliminated Brie. So this year Brie got her revenge and eliminated Nikki in return. So anyway, number 25 was Sarah Logan. Kind of hoping she re-signs with WWE too, because I love Sarah. She lasted 43 seconds. Number 26 was Lita. She lasted 10 minutes and 21 seconds. And if you guys haven't heard or watched Raw Monday night, she actually challenged Becky Lynch to a women's championship match at Elimination Chamber on February 19th. So I'm really glad that that's happening, because I have not seen much of Lita. I've only seen her matches that she had after I became a fan in 2016, if that makes sense. I haven't seen any matches of hers before 2016 yet. But the ones I have seen, though, she is amazing. And I'm very happy that she's wrestling Becky Lynch for the title on February 19th at the Chamber. Number 27 was Mighty Molly, or Molly Holly. She lasted 20 seconds, so she was the one that lasted the least amount of time in the Rumble. Number 28 was the winner, Miss Ronda Rousey. She won by eliminating Charlotte Flair, and she lasted 10 minutes and 16 seconds. Very glad she's back. Love Ronda. Y'all can say what you want to say about her, but she is one of my favorites, honestly. Number 29 is Shotzi. She lasted 2 minutes and 56 seconds. And the final one was Shayna Baszler, lasting 5 minutes and 31 seconds. So, like I just said, Ronda Rousey won by last eliminating Charlotte Flair. The third match was Becky Lynch versus Doudrop for the Raw Women's title. Becky Lynch won in 13 minutes, and Seth versus Roman was 14 minutes and 25 seconds. I forgot to say the times. And the Women's Royal Rumble was 59 minutes and 40 seconds. Every Royal Rumble is like 50 minutes to an hour long. Sometimes goes over an hour, but that's normally the amount of time it takes for Royal Rumble matches in WWE. Number 4, the fourth match of the night was Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. It was a great match, but the way it ended was just not right. Nope. Roman Reigns came out. What did he do with Brock? He punched him or something. Yeah, hit him with the title belt. And Paul Heyman reassigned himself with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is working with Paul Heyman again, and Brock's on his own now. And that's how he lost the title. Roman hit him with the title, then speared him. Or did he Superman punch him? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Either way, Bobby won the title from Brock in 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Number 5, the fifth match of the night was Edge versus Beth Phoenix. No. Edge and Beth Phoenix, that's husband and wife, sure, versus The Miz and Maurice. One of my favorite matches of the night. This was actually the match that I was looking forward to the most, only because mixed tag team matches are one of my favorite match types in WWE. I love mixed tag team matches. So, the mixed, what's it called? Mixed Tag Team Challenge is something like that. That was right up my alley. When I first heard that was happening, I was like, thank God. So, I mean, I hope they bring that back, because I loved the mixed match challenge. That's what it was called. But yeah, Edge and Beth defeated The Miz and Maurice in 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Incredible match. And the final match of the night was the Men's Royal Rumble match. This lasted 51 minutes and 10 seconds. I can't say I don't like the winner, because I do like the winner. He's really grown on me since he came back. But I didn't really want him to win. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I didn't want him to win. If anything, I wanted Big E to win, or Dominic Mysterio, or who else? Or number 27. I will get into that in a minute, because I don't want to spoil you guys before I announce it, if that makes sense. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't want the winner to win. I wanted Big E or one of the Mysterios to win it. I mean, I'm happy for him that he won, but I didn't want him to win myself. Am I mad that he won? No way. Because again, like I said, he has grown on me since he returned. But I didn't really want him to win. So, anyway, moving on. Entering at number 1 was AJ Styles. He lasted the longest out of anybody, I think, which honestly surprised me. I wasn't expecting AJ to last the longest in the Men's Rumble. but he lasted 29 minutes and 6 seconds. Number 2 was Shinsuke Nakamura. He lasted 5 minutes and 51 seconds. Number 3 was Austin Theory. He lasted 22 minutes and 6 seconds. He lasted longer than I thought he would too, and he honestly really impressed me in the Rumble. Number 4 was Robert Roode. He lasted 54 seconds. Number 5 was Ridge Holland. He lasted 19 minutes and 11 seconds. Number 6 was Montez Ford. He lasted 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Number 7 was Damien Priest, one of my favorites in the WWE right now. Love him. He lasted 11 minutes and 4 seconds. 8 was Sami Zayn. He lasted 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Number 9 was Johnny Knoxville. He lasted 1 minute and 26 seconds. Number 10 was Angelo Dawkins. He lasted 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Number 11 was Omos. This one took how many people to eliminate him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to eliminate Omos. And that was AJ, Austin, Chad Gable, Dominic Mysterio, Ricochet, and Ridge Holland. But he lasted 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Number 12 was Ricochet. He lasted 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Number 13 was Chad Gable. He lasted 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Number 14, one of my other favorites, Dominic Mysterio. Love the Mysterios. He lasted 3 minutes and 44 seconds. He never lasts as long as I want him to last in the Rumble. Like last year, wasn't he eliminated in like less than 5 minutes as well? Like I'm hoping next year, if he's in it next year, he lasts way longer, like at least like the past 20 minutes or something. Because like if he doesn't win, just please let him last like longer than 20 minutes. That's all I want. Like 3 minutes and 44 seconds, like of Dominic Mysterio wrestling, to me that's not long enough. Like Dominic's one of my favorites, so of course I want him to last way longer than that. I mean, if it was me, I'd probably made him the winner, but him or Big E or Kofi, anybody, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Number 15 was Happy Corbin. He lasted 10 minutes and 47 seconds. Number 16 was Dolph Ziggler. He lasted 20 minutes and 46 seconds. Number 17 was Sheamus. He lasted 17 minutes and 55 seconds. Number 18 was Rick Boogs. He lasted 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Number 19 was Madcap Moss. He lasted 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Number 20 was Riddle. He lasted 19 minutes and 46 seconds. Also, I did find out, what was it, Sunday or Monday? The person that won, and what said his name, he wasn't supposed to win the Rumble. It was actually supposed to be Riddle, but it was like a last minute change. Honestly, I would have loved to see Riddle win the Rumble. It'd be great to see, but I guess we didn't get to see that this year. Anyway, number 21 was a return. He hasn't been seen in WWE since day 1, which was on January 1st, when Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin put a chair around his neck and smashed a ladder onto it. He's been out since then, and he just returned at the Rumble. I'm guessing he's going to be on SmackDown tomorrow night too, because he's obviously back from injury. But yeah, it was Drew McIntyre entered at number 21. He lasted 19 minutes and 8 seconds, not 18. Number 22 was Kevin Owens. He lasted 11 minutes and 13 seconds. Number 23 was Rey Mysterio. He lasted 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Number 24 was Kofi. I felt so bad for Kofi, man. Like, he was eliminated, like, so quickly, and I think he botched his, save. He was supposed to, like, when he was eliminated, I think it was Kevin punched him, and then he was supposed to, like, hatch onto the barricade instead of hitting the floor. But when he hit the barricade and caught himself, both of his feet hit the floor, and he botched his move for the first time ever. And I felt so bad, because he always does that. He always finds a way, like a crazy way, to escape elimination at least once in the Rumble. But this year he botched it, and it was a mistake, and I felt so bad for him. But anyway, I still like, oh man, I don't like that for him. But anyway, he lasted 21 seconds. Number 25 was Otis. He lasted 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Number 26 was Big E. My pick to win. He didn't win though, but he was, love Big E. He's actually the family favorite in my household. But anyway, he lasted 6 minutes and 37 seconds. Next was, I was super happy about this one, man. Number 27 was Bad Bunny. I loved seeing him at WrestleMania last year. He was incredible. And I loved seeing him in the Rumble this year. Just as incredible. I honestly flipped out when he entered at number 27. I was like at the end of the Rumble, going towards the end of it, I was like, there might be a chance that he might win this. Then he got eliminated, and I was like, never mind. But there was a time during the Royal Rumble that I was like, wait, he might actually win this. If this, I'm not going to say any names yet because I still haven't gotten to him yet. But if this, I was like, if a certain wrestler never came out, I said his actual name, but I'm, for the sake of right now in this video, I'm going to say a certain wrestler. If a certain wrestler never came out, I honestly was like, is Bad Bunny really going to win this? I would have loved to see it, but we didn't get to see it because he was eliminated. But yeah, still loved seeing him in the Rumble, and I honestly flipped out when he entered, but he lasted 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Number 28, was very happy about this one too. It was Shane McMahon, the second surprise of the night, and no. Technically the third surprise of the Men's Rumble. Drew McIntyre wasn't much of a surprise because he's only been away for like 4 weeks until this time, but technically a return, so technically a surprise, yeah. But because he has been away, but not that long. But anyway, Shane McMahon and Bad Bunny were definitely surprises. I was kind of expecting Bad Bunny after I saw like the picture of him and Undertaker backstage at the Rumble a couple hours before the show. I wasn't really expecting Shane McMahon, but he did enter at number 28. He didn't win. He lasted 5 minutes and 38 seconds, but I wasn't expecting him. I was honestly surprised, and honestly in a good way surprised. And apparently it was his first ever Rumble, but he's been with the company for like, I don't know how many years, but it's been a long time since he's been with the company, and this is his first Rumble, apparently, so, but yeah. I was very surprised, and honestly in a good way surprised to see him enter the Rumble. Number 29 was Randy Orton. He lasted 22 minutes, not 20, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And number 30 was the winner. It was Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I honestly can't say I wasn't surprised that he entered the Rumble, because after he lost the title, and there was a part of me during the Rumble that was like, Brock Lesnar just lost the title. So knowing him, he's probably going to enter the Rumble and win it all. Then he entered the Rumble at number 30. I'm like, why am I not surprised, you know? I wasn't surprised at all. Again, I'm not mad that he won by any means, because he has been growing on me since he's returned last year at SummerSlam. I think he's a babyface now, but anyway. Yeah, but he wasn't my pick. I didn't want him to win by any means, but am I mad? Again, am I mad that he won? Absolutely not. Like I said, he's been growing on me since he came back. So I'm not mad. He just wasn't my pick to win. So, anyway, that is my results video for the Royal Rumble. Honestly, I've seen comments about the Royal Rumble saying it was like the most boring wrestling show ever, the most boring Royal Rumble since like 2015. And honestly, I don't think it was. I think, yeah, the first bit of the Men's Royal Rumble was like, it wasn't boring, but like, every time someone came out, I'm like, really no surprises yet, and we're literally at 20. But I mean, yeah, we didn't start getting any surprises until like number 21, but it definitely wasn't as boring as people are saying it was. Like, I loved it. I mean, I love every Royal Rumble. Like, Royal Rumble is one of my favorite pay-per-views, and I'm gonna love every Royal Rumble match, no matter how many times I watch it. But I mean, it wasn't boring. I loved it. I'm totally getting it on DVD when it comes out, for sure. But I say that for every pay-per-view, but it's the truth. I do plan on getting it on DVD when it comes out. But anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. This is not Vlogmas. It is not Vlogaween. I will see you guys next week for another video. Don't know what that's going to be yet, but I will see. But yeah, bye guys.